Hi! So today I thought I'd do a bit of a uni advice video like I did previously for people who are very unfocused and very unorganised. Because I'm a very unfocused and very unorganised person, and there's a few things I think that are important to know if you are one of them kind of people when you go to university. So if you are unfocused or unorganised kind of person, this may be the video for you. Now obviously because I'm so unorganised, I've had to write a list of things that I'm going to discuss in this video. So hopefully these will be helpful, as these are some things that I found are really helpful for me over like the last 7 or 8 months while I've been at uni. So the first piece of advice I could give anyone who is either, well, this is mainly an unorganised kind of situation, but if you are unorganised, get files, but get colourful files. I have 4 modules at university per year, and so I got 4 kinds of colourful files. Each of them is for a different module, so each day I knew which one I needed, and to coincide with that I also wrote a list with the colour of the file around it, so I knew what colour file I needed per day. Unorganised, get colourful files, and it's also fun on Freshers Week colour coordinating. Now this is like more, especially like unorganised, but also for if you're not a very focused kind of person. If you're unorganised, it's very easy for this kind of to go downhill very quickly, so you need to keep on top of it, and that is having a tidy space on your desk. And my friends are all laughing at me now because they know my desk is never tidy, but you need to just keep on top of it. At the moment it's very tidy, which is stupid because I've finished my work now, my deadlines are all done, my work's in, so I've got this tidy space when I could have done with the tidy space weeks ago. Yeah, just have that tidy space that you know you can work in, that is your work area and only for your work. Related to the tidy space, try and keep your work area and your like relaxing area separately. Do not sit and revise or study on your bed if you are an unfocused person, because that is the worst thing you can do. It's like, I'm just gonna have 2 minutes break, and you lie down and then that's you done. If you do your studying with your laptop on your knee in your bed, that's you gone for the rest of the day, or at least for a few hours. So keep work area and sleep area separate. In your workspace area, try and have as few distractions as possible. I mean, I have got probably more distractions than I could have done with. I have 2 laptops. So I have my laptop that's a DVD laptop, and I have my MacBook, which is for work. When I'm doing work, my other laptop is closed, so I'm not distracted to watch films. The only problem is I have Danville there, Danville there, Danville there, Danville there. So I'm very distracted because there's Danville everywhere. I think the best thing if you're going to decorate is, and that's on to one of my other points, have motivation around. My dad, when I was moving to uni, made me a sign that says Kirsty Focus, and it's got a picture of Po from Kung Fu Panda and Shifu. It's the best because that is something they've always said to me. They're like, Kirsty, you need to focus. That's just our thing. So having that is really helpful. So just, yeah, have motivational things around you. And I've got a few things that my friends wrote for me when I was moving out. Little reminders of why you're doing it as well. That's really helpful, I think, to have up just to keep you going. Also have work related things on above your workspace. Anything you need about modules. I've got a thing about referencing her. It's like, it's different things that you can go put on your wall or your pinboard that will motivate you. It's also important, I find, to make sure that your university files, books and everything that's work related is in one space, because I've got 4 shelves above me. I've got half of a shelf that's books and uni stuff, and the other stuff that's YouTube related stuff. So just like make sure your uni stuff is together in one space, and then you're less likely to be overwhelmed when you're trying to find something, because I find that can be an issue sometimes. I do sometimes get overwhelmed when I don't know where things are. Also, a little side note that wasn't on my list, try and remember to put things away at the end of the day, because the amount of times I have come to look for something, I've been, where I put that, it's not in my workspace, it's not on my desk, and I've just thrown it on the floor in a stress. So even if you're stressed, just try and remember to put things away. If you are unorganised, that is the best thing you can do for yourself. I think the biggest piece of advice I can give is study in small breaks. If you are an unfocused person, the worst thing you can do is take a whole hour and study for that entire hour. It just doesn't happen. If you're an unfocused person, you will understand this. You cannot focus for a full hour. Your friends may be able to do that, no problem, but There is no way I can do that. Take the study in small doses, get up and walk around, go make a drink, coffee or something, just leave your workspace for 5 minutes. Just anything, just don't try and study in big bulk. I tend to study for about 20-25 minutes, get up, walk away. If I can't focus for more than 10 minutes, then fair enough. If I'm having a bad day, I'm lucky if I can focus more than 10 minutes, if that. So I will just have to get up, walk around, make a drink. Amy? Amy? I'll be 5 minutes, I'm filming a video. Oh dear. If I've done 10 minutes reading, then I praise myself because that is good. I have focused on reading for 10 minutes. So it's just about just doing as much as you can do, take a break and then go back to it when you've recharged yourself. So it got to 1:18 AM and I realised I'd not done anything, so I apologise. I hope that advice was helpful, and if you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Please click subscribe here. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate that. I'm not functioning words now because I'm shattered and I need to go to bed, and I shall see you next time. Good.